Hey everybody, this is Mike, and this will be part 29 of the Chrono Trigger walkthrough. I think I am starting basically at the end of time. I wanted to get the last fight with Specchio. I think that's how you say his name. I wanted to get that. I wanted to get some footage of it. It's by no means difficult, especially towards the end of the game when you've got basically all the decent or the best gear in the game, and techs. So not too difficult. Now after playing it out, I kind of wish I would not have changed my armor setup, because Specchio actually does do a confuse skill. So it's a little annoying, I think that status protection would have been beneficial. I lost a couple of turns because of it. So yeah, I don't know. Again, I wish I would have left on status protection for my characters, but I didn't, and it didn't really matter. I ended up beating them pretty easily. So obviously I have not been back to Specchio since Chrono was resurrected, and that's why he says the first line of dialogue there. He asks, "Hey, where you been?" Yeah, and there I just lost a turn on Ayla too. I should have waited, but I didn't know he was using a confuse ability, so I could have just used her first tech kiss on somebody, but you know what, whatever, I didn't. As far as setups though for the Specchio fight, I think you can kind of do whatever you want. I don't know that he uses one type of damage over another. You could do something like red mails on a couple characters, just to absorb his fire damage. Maybe blackmail or something to to absorb shadow hits. It's up to you. I don't know that it's that big of a deal. I mean, in all honesty, his techs don't get that hard anyway. 200 or so damage for each character maximum, and that was obviously quite a bit less. Now granted, I do have the Zodiac, not the Zodiac, the Prism dresses on both Ayla and Marl, so that really gives them a decent boost to magic defense. So I think I am going to do a quick run through of all the endings. So I felt like that was kind of needed. I don't, obviously it won't be a full walkthrough because that's already done, but I will go over the points that you need to basically beat Lavos at, and like the requirements for each ending. There's plenty of information out there that'll, if you want to know how to do it and not necessarily watch the videos, there's plenty of information out there. I mean, if you can find my walkthroughs on YouTube, you can certainly find all the tips and tricks for the game, as well as the requirements for the endings. So anyways, again, back to the battle. Again, really wish I would have kept some status protection on my characters, because I lost quite a few turns just getting them, I don't know, I would say, I guess, healed back up from being confused and whatnot. So it could have been a lot more efficient, even if I would have taken the haste helmets off of, well, I guess I do only have one prism helmet at this point, so I guess that probably would have been, well, I think that was actually on Ayla. It probably would have the best person for it. Oh, but anyways, that's it. I guess I kind of lost track of the battle, but that was 5 minutes. You know, and again, I think, you know, if you can do this a lot faster, or I could have done this a lot faster if I would have just set up a little bit better. So not too difficult. I think I just saved here quick. Yep, restored my health, and I just wanted to prepare for the final battle. Final battle, you know, depending on your party setup. You know, again, if you can use anybody to beat the game, you can use anybody throughout the whole game. You know, and if you keep to the same general 3 people, or you're comfortable playing with a party of, you know, 3, whoever they are, you're not gonna have any problems with the final boss. As long as you know, keep a couple things in mind, or know the strategy, or what I guess what to kill, or what to target first, maybe it should be. But yeah, there I put some protection back on. I didn't have a whole lot of option for them all. I did not have an extra prism helmet because I went with the prism dress from the Rainbow Shell quest, and then obviously there's 1 dress and 1 helmet from Zeal. For a total of 2 dresses and 1 helmet. So unfortunately, you know, I can't, being that this is the first playthrough, I can't have status protection on both of the female characters, unfortunately. So, you know, I just had to deal with it, and I think it went fine. Again, the last boss is not too terribly difficult. I elected to take the bucket to Lavos, to fight Lavos. If you take if you hop in the Epoch and travel to 199 AD, I believe the Epoch gets destroyed and you won't see it in the ending. So in my opinion, this is the best. This is my favorite ending anyway, so that's kind of why I did the commentary leading up to it first. You know, there's some slight variations on the ending depending on which side quests you completed or not. Obviously, this was I wanted to do one of the full walkthrough, all of the, you know, side quests done. So you will see Luca's mother is not, or she does, I should say, she has use of her legs for this ending. Again, it could change depending on if you've done, I guess you could call it Luca's side quest or not, or Fiona's, you know, helped Fiona restore the forest or not. And obviously, so the end of my last video, I finished up the Black Omen, and at the end of the Black Omen, you are forced to fight Lavos for the first time. Maybe not the first time. I guess I should probably say the second time, since the first time you face off with him, Chrono dies. So I guess technically it's the second time. But anyways, you only have to fight the outside shell, or whatever, however you want to call it, the head, once. And then once you've gone through all the attack patterns, it makes a hole in the shell, and then you don't have to fight the outside again. But anyways, this guy, pretty easy. Trying to think of what exactly I did. Yeah, I think I used, I don't know if it took 1 Falcon Head or if it took more to destroy the arms. Yeah, it must have been 2. I want to say 1 final kick will take out the left arm, but no, don't quote me on that because I don't remember the HP totals of the arms themselves. I just used Falcon Hit until they were both done or gone. Well, yeah, that took a lot more than I thought. So we're looking at least 3 here. Oh, okay. Switch to the final kick. I'm not sure how much, like I said, I'm not sure how much HP those arms have. But that's, let's see, 2 Falcon hits. So 2 Falcon hits and 1 final kick, that's about 8,000 damage on that left arm. And that left arm obviously died, but the right one did not, and I hit that with a final kick as well. So it's got, it appears more than the left. I guess, you know, I wasn't paying close enough attention probably to, you know, maybe I was right on the line, like Falcon hit just did, you know, a couple extra points of damage, and that was why that didn't finish off that arm. I'm not sure, but from the look of it, the right arm seems to have more health than the left. Again, I could be wrong. I was not paying close enough attention to, you know, if Falcon hit significantly. Well, it wouldn't be significantly more than on one or the other, but anyways, geez, back to the battle. So that right arm, I think it healed. I think it healed the main body a little bit, and then I don't know if I had to hit it once. I didn't remember seeing a prompt, you know, that it had removed its defense, because that first final kick I did basically no damage. So again, now I was flapping my jaws, so I didn't see. But anyways, I think I just did final kicks until the main part died. I want to say that the arms can be revived, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I vaguely remember, I thought that was an issue, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But it looks like I just kept going for the win here. I didn't stop. I didn't let up. Yeah. So again, I don't know. I don't know if you can, if you'll ever see the arms get revived or not, but obviously I didn't. I just kicked him until he fell over. And here you have the real fight, which, in my opinion, is not much more difficult. I mean, I guess it is a little bit more, but maybe it's a little more annoying than anything. I think this guy just has a one-shot mechanic. The main guy. It seemed to me anyway, he was able to just kill people in one hit. So obviously you're gonna want to take out the center bit first. I think it's called the bit. I don't know. Or the core. But yeah, it looks like I just started out with a Mega Elixir. By all means, you know, go ahead and use Mega Elixirs until you're blue in the face here, because you know, this is the end of the game. And any, you know, if you New Game Plus, it's gonna go off of your last save. So any consumables that you use for the final fights, these final last 2 fights in the game, you know, are basically not even used. Here we go. Crying Heavens. Boom. That just does a ton of damage. I don't know if anybody can survive that or not. Maybe if I had a different armor setup or something? I'm not sure. But obviously 1,000, what was that, like 1,024 damage? I did not have enough health, man. defense to survive that. But not the end of the world, whatever. You know, if you want, you can use multi-target spells. You know, like Falcon Hit or whatever. I want to say the whatever, the little helper on the left absorbs magic. But, I don't know that that matters a whole lot. Because the amount of damage that you do to the other two is probably worth it. But, I elected to really focus my... I really wanted to get that middle core, or whatever you want to say, down first. Oofta, sorry. In the case of the Yuns. And I bet this heals him. Yep. Not sure what I decided to do here, but I think I was testing the waters to see what this guy was weak against. Yeah, he absorbs. Looks like he absorbs all magic. If you noticed, the one on the right said the Lavos core has shut off its defense, which makes it vulnerable to attacks. Yeah, I guess I just focused my attacks on the right one, being that the right one, just so you know, the right one can revive the other two. And I don't know, that one on the left is, I don't know if I'd say pointless to kill it, but it kind of is. I mean, again, it can just be revived by the one on the right. And the one on the right is, I guess I would say, the real boss. Well, maybe that's not exactly accurate to say. It's not that it's the real boss, it's the key. I guess the key to beating this is getting that down. But that being said, again, now the middle bit is back up, so I wanted to get that down right away, because, again, it uses some pretty brutal attacks. And I just didn't want to have to keep dealing with them. You know, by all... Here we go. I think this is going to one-shot Ayla too. Oh, close. Nice. She lives with 9 health. That's pretty awesome. She's kind of a beast. It seems to me that's a magic-based attack. So the prism dress would have helped a ton, keeping Ayla alive there. And the one other thing I want to say, if you noticed, there we go. Now the defense power is restored. The bit on the right will heal the center. It's only 1,000, so it's, you know, it's kind of weak. Again, and that's kind of why I just ignore it. Or I ignored it. Alright, shut the defense back off. That's when you know you're free to attack the bit on the right again. I don't know why I call it a bit. I don't know what it is. It looks, I don't know, some sort of alien bulb. It's kind of like a bulb. Yeah, I don't know what they were going for there. It's really weird looking. Oh, I think maybe the reason why I called it a bit is because that's the prompt. Doesn't it say the Lavos bit has shut off its defense? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. But in any event, that ends it. Once you finally do enough damage to the one on the right. Now, I obviously didn't have the core or the middle part up or the left, so I don't remember if you kill that one on the right and either of the other two are still alive, if that ends the battle or not. You may have to take down the other two parts if you kill the one on the right first. I'm not sure. Again, it's obviously it didn't happen, so I'm not exactly sure. But anyways, the one on the left goes down pretty quickly with a couple physical attacks. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it for the commentary. There is not a whole lot left to say, other than I'll just let you follow the dialogue yourself, and we'll say one cool. They added a scene at the end to tie in Chrono Cross, which again, very cool addition to this PlayStation version. So anyways, like I said, I'm gonna cut off the commentary here. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But I hope you join me for the next, and I don't know if it'll be the final video, but it will be, I'll go through the ending. So it'll either be one, or my guess would maybe be at most two. So anyways, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But I hope you join me for the last video, or that last couple videos. Thanks for watching.